God, it's bloody cold.
You're live.
Thank you. Hello and welcome to YBMB show Monday. Another nice week. Not sure what the weather's doing. Actually, it might rain on me, but let's hope not. We're going to talk about, are you bored with your fitness regime? Because lots of people say to me that, they don't mind starting a fitness regime, but they just get bored with it. Same thing, day in, day out, or week in, week out. And that's why they don't get the results that they want, because they fall off the wagon really, after sort of doing so well for a few weeks. And it's a shame really, because people start to see a result, but they never actually see the result that they could see, because they can't sort of get over that blip. And so I wanted to give you a few tips on, if you are bored with your routine, maybe how you can tackle it. Because once you get over that first sort of plateau and then you see what you can achieve, it's so amazing and it's so empowering that you start to think, that you can sort of do anything in other areas of your life as well. That was the whole premise of Your Body Means Business when we started it, because with me, I started doing these things with my body and I just couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe the results that I got. And in turn, it started to make me feel a lot more confident and determined and focused in other areas of my life. So tips today, I've got 5 or 6 to see if I can help you to do as I did and push through that plateau, because I'd always worked out intermittently. I'd done all sorts of things, lots of cardio and things like that. I'd never done weight training, obviously, as you know, but I had done lots of different stop-start programs. And sometimes I'd manage to do things even like train for a marathon and run a marathon, but it always sort of stopped. Whereas I've been actually weight training now since October 2016. So, I'd say it's a pretty long-term thing now. And I would never not do it. So let's give you some tips on how to maybe be like that, push through that plateau and make it become an absolute way of life. So the first one I wanted to talk to you about is, the why. And I know that sounds a bit cliche. If you do any personal development, they always talk about the why. But think about it in terms of longevity. One of the reasons that you're doing this is not necessarily just to get a good set of biceps or a 6-pack or get rid of some belly fat. It is because you want to be presumably on this planet for as long as you possibly can, for all the reasons that we know, ranging from time with our loved ones, supporting people that we love, having lots of different experiences. And we want to be here for a long time. We want to be here healthily. And there is absolutely no doubt about it that exercise, and particularly weight training, and putting your muscles and your bones under tension, increases your healthy lifespan, and not just because of the fact that it helps you lose body fat that you can see, but it also reduces body fat around your visceral fat around your organs. It also improves all of your your hormonal balances and your basically everything that goes on inside your body. It's not just about what's on the outside. So if in doubt, think about why you're doing it. You're doing it for longevity. So that's number one reason. So that might really help. A second thing that has always really helped me, and I think I know has been a big contributor to the amazing results that our clients have got on YBMB, is accountability. Get someone who knows what they're doing, such as us, someone like YBMB, who is going to hold you accountable, who's going to ask you what you've done every week, who's going to help you to set your program for the week, who you don't want to let down. Having a training partner really helps with this as well. So doing it with someone in your family or a friend or something that you just don't want to let down. And so you have to be somewhere at a certain time. And that's the other thing. That's why with YBMB, what I made sure is that we have live sessions every single day that people don't want to miss. And so they do turn up to do them on Zoom. But, even if you want to go to the gym now, they're open, having someone to meet there, whether it's a personal trainer or whether it's a friend. So accountability makes such a difference, because very often we'll do more for someone else than we will for ourselves. And we don't want to let people down, and we don't want to be seen to be flaky. And so we're more likely to do it. So accountability can really, really help. A third one is to just try and compartmentalize it and put it in the same sort of category as any other job that you have to do. So, for example, I guess you look at your emails every day. I guess you fill the dishwasher. I guess that you brush your teeth, have a shower, make the coffee, clean the kitchen. I guess that, you have a certain set of meetings if you're in business, team meetings. I guess you do your shopping once a week. These are all jobs. Look at it as another job, another non-negotiable, and link it as part of a pattern in the same way that you would, if you make your coffee, you have your breakfast and you fill the dishwasher and you clean the kitchen before you go out, have it as part of a job. Just look at it as one more job to do. Why drop that one especially when the why is so important, like going back to the beginning. So on that part of it, saying how important it is, try thinking about your body as you would your most precious asset. Imagine how you feel about, if you have a car that you really, really love, or, I don't know, a house that you love, a new carpet that you've just got, or, a little puppy that you've just bought. Got my two here with me. Hello. If you've got a new puppy, or, just something that is really precious that you really love. Well, that's your body. You have only got one. And even with the new car idea, you could go and get another one. You can't get another body, and it's your most precious asset. If you don't, I think we all know, don't we, that doesn't matter what's going on, doesn't matter how great life is, if you've got a sore throat, that's all you can think about. If you've got a cold, or if you're really bedridden, you're not at all well, you've got flu or something, or God forbid COVID, you can't go out and do all the things that you want to do. I don't know if anyone's ever been ill around Christmas time, for example, and you miss things that, it's so debilitating, if your body is not working properly, even if you just got a little ailment, a backache or something. So treat your body as the most precious asset, and you're looking after it, incorporating your training will become a lot more non-negotiable. Make it a non-negotiable job for the reasons that I've just said. A fifth thing that I wanted to say was, do you know what? It actually saves you money. This is going to sound weird, but so many people think that following a regime with your body, whether that is joining a gym, whether it is getting new equipment, whether it is getting kit, whether it is paying for a personal trainer, or whether it is paying for YBNB, people see that as money, but they don't see all the money that they spend on things that they just don't need, like coffees and cakes every day and sandwiches and all the things that, I would be suggesting, a lot of the things anyway that I'd be saying to you to cut out. And the other thing that I said to someone when they were talking to me about prepping for a photo shoot, we've got some amazing photos of our clients actually, which you'll see soon, real transformations. I mean, they look like different people, they really do, not just actually on the outside, but you can see the glow in their face. But what someone was saying to me, what shall I wear? And I explained that no outfit, no matter how designer and how expensive and how beautiful, can actually outperform a great body. So you don't have to buy as many clothes. I remember when, pre my transformation, and I was doing a lot of sort of talks on stage and going to meetings, and obviously you want to look your best. And I was always buying really expensive outfits and just making sure, does it fit? Is it a bit tight? How do I look? And you're thinking about that, which is obviously brain drain. But, once you've got a body that you really don't care, what you look good in whatever you wear, then you tend to sort of put more gym kit on, just as I'm sort of wearing here today, in the daytime. And then all your outfits look good when you go to events and things. So you don't have to worry so much, and it saves you money. You don't have to buy so much. So I think that's, another really good contributory factor if you're worrying about, that you don't want to do it. Excuse me, the dog's going to start. Sorry about that. Oh, dear. Shush. They don't like furry huskies for some reason. There's a little furry husky just gone past. Stop. And anyway, the other final thing that I want to say to you is about other people. For all the reasons I think I've given you, I think there are lots and lots of really good reasons that if you're feeling like you don't want to do your training, the impact you can have on other people. So when I say other people, I don't mean, what will they say about you? I'm more thinking about the impact, the positive influence that you can have on other people if you, do this thing, if you show this consistency, if you achieve this transformation, and if you demonstrate that you are a consistent, non-flaky person and you can see these things through, and, hit plateaus and push through, the impact you'll have, the influence you'll have on other people, because they will see you can do it, and they will think, okay, well, if she can do it, or if he can do it, maybe I can. And you have a wonderful impact on people, just as, I've been so fortunate to have been able to have done, not just with my clients on YBNB, but, people that have worked with me in my businesses, friends, other people in my network, who suddenly they sort of, like my hairdresser, I think you may have seen that, when she suddenly turned up after lockdown and had completely changed the way she looked and felt and everything. So you can have an amazing impact on people by doing this yourself and sort of setting a really, really great example. And to finish off, what that will do in turn is to massively increase your confidence in yourself, because you will start to trust yourself that when you say you're going to do something, you do it, you do push through, you do follow through, you do achieve what you say you're going to achieve. And that then spills over into the rest of your business. And hence YBNB, exactly what I've said at the beginning, is that, I produced this with my daughter Annabelle when we realized that all of the component parts of my transformation had such an impact on business. And it's because when you do something you don't think you can, it empowers you to go and do more things that you don't think you can, and you start to achieve all round. And it's a really wonderful thing to experience, and I really would love that for you. So I hope that's been helpful. I hope that's if you haven't trained today, that's got you back on onto program. And if you'd like to hear more about joining YBNB, we've got lots of different options for you. They're just online, just on demand, or you can have the interactive, attending our live sessions every day. You can do the one where you attend group coaching calls as well with me and get to talk to me individually about your challenges and goals and desires. You can even do private coaching with me as well. So have a lovely day and enjoy your Monday. Redo your plan if you haven't got one already. Make sure you've got at least 4 training sessions in there. If you're not sure where to start, join us, and we can get you cracking. Okay, lots